It's showtime and it's Thanksgiving.
Are we live?
We are live, Jeremy.
You need to give me a heads up on this kind of thing.
I gave you a countdown. I said 3
my
seconds.
Nose. I could have been picking a wedgie.
As soon as we hit 1 minute, I always give you.
You said nothing.
Countdown.
You said nothing. What if I was doing this? Then what?
You wouldn't be. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Welcome to our pop-up live.
This is a
where
pop-up?
We typically don't go live on a Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Since we've known each other, we've gone live on Thanksgiving. This is not exactly
yeah, but not
a
on a
pop-up.
Thursday.
This is like all
okay, let me rephrase that. Welcome back to our weekly or our annual Thanksgiving live, where we get to hang out with you guys for an hour in the live chat, and then Jeremy usually likes to start the Thanksgiving live with a tune. Take it away, Jeremy.
That was it. That's all right.
That's it. All right. That's like the shortest song I've ever heard.
Aren't you thankful for that? I just thought everybody would be thankful for that.
I think everyone at home would be thankful to not hear you sing. Although some people do love to hear you sing. They look forward to it.
Those people are deaf. Those people are deaf or dumb. Potentially both, but who am I to judge? We all want to hear you sing. You want me to pull the guitar up for you to sing?
You guys do not.
You want to?
I repeat, you do not want to hear me sing.
Should we hear your new tune?
I sound like a dying whale.
Should we hear your new tune?
Like in my mind, I sound like a dying whale.
Is it thankful time?
Or is it dying otter? A dying otter. Yeah, let's sing.
Thankful time?
Otter Creek time. Least thankful. Thankful? Is that the word?
Boy, well, we know who can actually speak English.
Thankful for.
That's a good song, George.
All right.
I'll be releasing that.
All right.
I'll be releasing that next Thanksgiving. I'll be releasing that on a single for all the fans out there.
It's worthy of releasing?
I've never said anything about worthy. I said I would be releasing it, like to never have it come back again. When you're like, just go, leave, release. Like I release you.
A release.
Yes, that's the way
Marilyn
it goes.
Raby sent $5. Super chat says, contrary to popular belief, I'm still alive. Please ignore the video. It was announced that I had passed.
We've done everything we can to get rid of Marilyn Raby, who sucks dried gravy.
Marilyn.
Still here.
We weren't trying to start rumors. We actually, in honor of you, Marilyn, we named one of our female peahens after you.
R.I.P. Marilyn Raby. R.I.P.
So just to be clear, I bet Marilyn was reading all the comments on the video and was like, didn't even watch the video and just read all the comments.
She's like, I'm dead?
I'm dead?
I'm dead?
I didn't even get the memo.
I'm dead?
I guess I'm least thankful for that.
I can't tell if I'm in heaven or hell right now. I'm dead.
Or Hales.
I could be in Hales.
Heaven or Hales.
So most people on Thanksgiving, they go live and they talk about what they're most thankful for.
Mm-hmm. But here on What the Hales, we like to do it the odd way.
Yeah.
Since we're in Otter Creek.
We are in Otter. By
the way, remember those otters that we found in a store?
I do.
Back north? They're back here now, hanging out with us. The one's holding a starfish.
That's odd. That's extremely odd. Oh,
this little otter says,
buddy.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
We are in Otter Creek, and therefore,
Amy Lou, thank you.
We must do our annual least thankful things.
Yeah. While we share with you what we're least thankful for, let us know in the live chat as well what you are least thankful for.
Well, I'm not even sure.
Do you want to go first?
I'm not even sure.
Me to go first?
Well, okay. I mean, if I were to talk about the things that I'm least thankful for, it's like when we go to a meal like we did today to Bubba Q's Thanksgiving.
By the way, it wasn't at Bubba Q's.
It was not at Bubba Q's. It was at the family. It was at the family
of
ranch
the guy
camp.
who owns Bubba Q's.
And oh my goodness. Well, we'll get to there later. But like when we go to Thanksgiving with brand new friends, and then there you are licking every piece of food on your plate and trying to claim it, like. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I don't know these people. I don't want them taking my food.
I do that.
I'm not thankful for that. Like, oh man, I'm wearing my awkward shirt, but you made this really awkward.
I don't recall doing
new
that.
friends, and you're like,
I don't recall.
Like, what are you doing? I gotta go get a drink. You didn't have to lick everything before you did. What if they try and take it? So weird.
Was I there for that? Because I don't recall any of that.
Okay, that might not have happened.
None of that literally.
That might not have happened, but if it did, I would be least thankful for that.
Okay.
Because I would be like, I don't know her. She's
not with me.
Not with me.
Well, if
She's
you
not
did
with
that,
me.
I'd be like, he's not with me.
The dog is with me.
I just
Her?
found
I don't
him
know.
walking on the street back in Otter Creek, and I just said, "Hey, doesn't look like you have Thanksgiving plans. Just hop on in."
And I was
Picking
like,
up
little do
strangers.
you know, I'm from Otter Creek. Therefore, I have all kinds of plans.
All right, so let's talk about realistic things that we're least thankful for, not hypothetical
Okay,
made
like
up situations.
When people go through the drive-through and then the person on the microphone's like, okay, so you want a double cheeseburger and no lettuce, no tomato, no onion, no mustard, ketchup, extra large fries. Is that for here or to go? I'm in the drive-through. Where do you think it's for?
I've literally never heard that happen in a drive-through.
Ever. Okay. Well, I'm
They
not
must have been
thankful.
in training.
I am not thankful for those people who ask me when I'm in the drive-through is for this here to go.
Oh, okay.
I'm in a drive-through. It's to go.
So that's never happened to me before, ever.
Which reminds me, our drive-through sign here in Otter Creek disappeared. It's gone.
It's gone.
Local stole it.
Yeah.
Definitely stole
So
it.
what I'm least thankful for, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate, is scraping chewed gum from the base of my shoe, from like the bottom of my shoe. You can feel it as soon as you step right in it and you pull your foot and it's being held back, and you just see the gum.
That's better than dog do.
It is better than dog
Like,
do.
remember when we were kids and we stepped in dog do and we had to go get the stick and you had to do the procedure, the medical procedure with the stick on your shoe and get a pointy part of the stick to go in each little slot. Like if you had Nikes, man, there was bad because there'd be circles everywhere and you'd have to go in a circle and then you'd be in a puddle trying to wash it out in a puddle. And then that was bad back then.
Yeah, it was. Or you could just take a hose to it and put it on like the highest pressure to get the poop out. I mean, that's a quick way. Or just go into a grassy field and just do a certain walk where you're gliding your feet.
The moonwalk. I mean, the dog poo walk.
The dog poo walk.
Yeah.
And that the grass usually gets in the grooves and comes right out.
Never worked for me that way.
Never worked.
Never.
For you?
It still doesn't work because I
Oh,
try and
that's
do
too
that with
bad.
the chickens. Would I get chicken poo? And I just found the best thing to do is get another pair of shoes that are specially for going to see
Speaking
the
of
chickens.
dog poo, Charlotte says stepping in her dog do on her lawn, and she doesn't even own a dog.
That I would not be thankful for.
Definitely would not be thankful for that.
You know what? People who actually named their dog, I am not thankful for that. Definitely not thankful.
You
I mean, come
people
on.
that named their dog dog.
Yeah, people in my family did it. They're like, that's DOG. I'm like, DOG, what does that stand for? DOG. It's a dog.
All right.
Like, okay, real creative there. Oh, what's your dog's name, Jeremy? I called it CAT. CAT, what's that stand for? CAT. It's cat.
Wow.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying, right?
Can't say that I do.
Okay, well, whatever you got to do.
All right. Well, what else are you least thankful for? Jeremy?
People that run their windshield washers, the
Yeah.
in all weather, not just in the rain, but all weather. If sunny outside in Florida, like how annoying is that? Like, hey, your washers are on. Yeah, I know, I got bugs on there. It's Florida. There's going to be bugs.
For me, it's the timing. Let's say I just put my window washer fluid and I clean my windshield because I couldn't see, and the person in front of me does it and then I get the sprinkle right after I just cleaned my windshield. That's kind of annoying.
You're not thankful for that?
No.
Huh. Well, I can
not.
understand.
Definitely not.
You know, I'm not thankful for people who follow me around with a Lysol can and spray everything after I touch it. It's like they think I just dug dog doo-doo out of my shoes with a stick.
The smell of Lysol is definitely better than the smell of dog doo-doo.
I don't know, because you have Lysoled the living snot out of the beds here at the ranch.
Disinfected. There's so many.
No.
There's so many bugs and lizards and everything. It needs to be.
George disinfected. I've been sleeping on the couch with my back issues.
Some people spray everything with Windex like they do on my big fat Greek wedding. For me, I spray everything with Lysol.
She goes, all right, I have the bed ready. Come lay down in the bed. I literally felt like I was swimming in Lysol. I was like, what did you do? I was like, everything is moist on me. Where you
laid, I used that one area to spray all the pillows front and back. And that's why it was so wet.
I was drenched like I just went swimming. The back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my body. I was like, you're on your own. I'm sleeping on the couch.
So you're at least thankful for me disinfecting the stuff that we
still is wet 3 days later and stinks to high heavens.
Dreamer JS sent a $5 super chat. Says, we called our oldest cat Puppy.
See, that I'm okay with. I could be thankful for that.
Least thankful for not being able to play the Elvis pusher machine. Thank you so much, Queen.
How about every time you make beeping noises when I'm backing up out of somewhere? Like, I'm not a truck, George. I mean, I know I'm big for my age. I'm a little bigger than other people my age. I'm big boned. I have a little thing called an eating problem. But you don't have to make beeping noises every time I'm backing up.
I didn't realize that it bothered you so much. Otherwise, I would have never done it.
It doesn't bother me. I'm just not thankful for it.
Oh, okay. I just thought we were having fun.
Since when?
And that there's never a dull moment when you back up.
How could there be a dull moment when I back up?
Sent a $5 super chat. Says, actually very thankful for the membership. What a great surprise.
Boy, they got a video this morning. If you're a member, you got a video this morning. You got to see me bid more money than I have ever bid on a storage unit before in my life. But
thank you, Charles Henry.
That was for the members, which is an extra little perk for the members.
Renee, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker.
A lot of fun for the members as well. What else? What are you least thankful for?
Oh, geez. Something that I'm least thankful for, and I know a lot of you can relate out there, is when you're on hold to speak to a customer service representative and you're on hold for 30 plus minutes listening to on hold music. Okay. And then you're next in queue. And then as soon as the rep picks up, they accidentally disconnect you and get hung up on.
Ooh,
definitely least thankful for that.
Ooh, that's
and then you have to start all over again.
That is a bad one. Yeah, that's definitely not good. Not good at all. What about when you change the channel every time we're watching a show and 5 minutes before it ends, you decide, I'm going to change it, and I don't get to see the end of it.
I don't recall ever doing that.
Oh, you know what? We don't watch TV. Okay. All right. You got me there. You got me there.
To piggyback off of what you just said.
What about when people watch our YouTube videos and they click out of it 5 minutes before the best part at the very end? Or they skip ahead to the last 5 minutes. Are you thankful for that?
No, definitely not thankful for that. Definitely. Mm-mm. Thank you, Els. For me, what I'm least thankful for is losing the remote control for the TV. You ever find yourself just like digging in all of the couch cushions and lifting
crevices and cracks?
Yeah, and then putting your hand inside the cracks, and then you're like, ooh, a Cheeto. And then you eat it, and then you go on to the next couch and you're looking for the remote control in there, and you still can't find it, but you found like 6 Cheetos and a shiny nickel.
I'm still on the nasty Cheetos. Is there hair on it?
Cheetos and boogers, your favorite snack in the winter.
You're Remember that one time when I wanted to take you to a restaurant and they tried to seat us and you were like, no, I don't need seated. And you were just eating the complimentary mince the entire night. And you're like, I'm getting you a free meal tonight. This is going to be one date you can afford. Because I always tell you, I was like, man, you're an expensive date. And you were like, I'm going to show you an inexpensive date. And you embarrassed me just eating all of their mince. And they would keep trying to seat us. And you're like, nope, I'm good. And you just kept eating all the complimentary mince.
No,
Not thankful.
I don't recall that at all.
Oh, you know why? Because you keep wanting to go to Bubba Q's, and every single day we're at Bubba Q's.
They don't have mince at Bubba Q's.
No, they got the best pulled pork in the world. Thank you,
Robin, for the $5 super sticker.
I do think it appropriate to share that we were thankful to actually be at the Bell family, Bubba Q's Thanksgiving, and Uncle Doug made fried turkey. Think of chicken nuggets, but it was
inexpensive. Would be eating Cheetos from the couch cushion.
Well, that's true too. I mean, that's true too. Yeah. But Uncle Doug, not our uncle, but Ryan's uncle, but we call him Uncle Doug anyway. Uncle Doug made this fried turkey, like chicken nuggets. Oh my goodness.
At first we thought it was gator bites. Either gator
I was like,
bites
is that gator bites?
or like fried fish?
They're like, no. Brian's like, that's fried turkey. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, I have to try this. Mind blown.
Good. It was
Uncle Doug should be cooking fried turkey for Bubba Q's. Or open a whole new franchise of Uncle Doug's fried turkey.
We told him that we've never had turkey prepared that way.
It was incredible.
That needs to make it on the Bubba Q's menu.
I'm opening up a new franchise. It's called Uncle Doug's. The only thing on it is fried turkey bites and Cheetos. Couch Cheetos. All right, so you're gonna get fried turkey bites and couch Cheetos.
Turkey nuggets.
It was so
picture
good.
If you guys have ever eaten chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A, picture that, but turkey.
Oh my goodness, it was good.
It was very
so
moist.
Good. It was so good.
Because
I don't know how he does it.
White meat on turkey is usually dry for me, but it was pretty
it was great. It was incredible. Uncle Doug has got something that the world needs.
Yeah. Scott Roberts sent $5. Said stale Cheeto from the couch fund. There goes another fund. There goes another fund.
You know what else I'm not thankful for?
Therese said you forgot the ketchup. You didn't even need ketchup with that turkey.
You don't need ketchup with the turkey. Yeah. You don't need. It's just ridiculously good. Oh, geez, Pixie, thank you so much for the $20. Says she hit my head on a USPS drop box, got a concussion, so we're having hot dogs today. Hot dogs are great.
Hot dogs are delicious. We actually learned something new today about hot dogs because whenever we have a bonfire, Jeremy loves
the jumbo dogs from GFS.
Over the fire.
Oh yeah.
And Ryan asked us, what do you guys use to cook the hot dogs with?
And we're like, well, we got this 4-foot long hot dog rini things that we get from Rural King.
Yeah, and you can cook 2 at a time. He's like, well, let me show you how we do it
down
here.
This is how we do things down here. And they take the palm branches and it's flexible and they take the leaves off and then you carve a handle out and you carve a tip and the hot dog's right over the fire.
Looks like a spear.
I was like, that's genius.
Yeah.
And that is genius.
They looked at us like, you don't know about this
life?
And we're like, no, we don't have these types of plants up in Ohio.
No.
Up north.
Like we'll take sticks up north from an oak tree or a maple or whatever. Maple's always good, you know, and then carve it. But that was genius. That was a great idea.
That was cool. Do you want to try that next time?
We can try that whenever you want.
But it's probably a one-time use only because if you put it on the fire,
I don't know. I saw those look
probably,
like they're good for a good long time. Good season.
You don't think the fire would burn it?
It was fresh. It was nice. It was still it was wet palm. You know what else I'm least thankful for?
Okay.
When people repeat everything I say as a question.
Yeah, I could see how that would be kind of annoying.
Oh, can you see how that would be annoying?
Yeah, just like you are being right now.
Oh, am I being annoying right now?
Question. Oh my my gosh.
Oh, is it?
You're
Oh,
crazy.
your gosh?
You're being so odd.
Am
right now.
I odd?
You're being so odd right now.
Am I being the one that's odd? Am I the reason why it's called Otter Creek?
Is there an echo in the room?
I don't know. Is there an echo in the room? What about you?
Sandy goes, I want what Jeremy's on.
I had turkey bites.
Oh, Sandy, you want what he's on?
You want what I'm on, Sandy? I had Bubba Q's
Sandy?
turkey bites from Uncle Doug.
So the crazy part, you guys, if you're new to the channel and you're not familiar with how Jeremy operates, he wakes up in the morning like this. This is zero caffeine. He's just naturally energized and constantly on like that.
Water.
He does drink flavored water. Maybe the energies comes from the flavored water. That's not Gatorade, by the way.
It's flavored water.
It's flavored
with
water.
Citric acid to break up my kidney stones.
Soup Freak says, I'm least thankful when the restaurant is out of soup. I mean, I could see
a Soup Freak being least
Soup
thankful
Freak
for
would
that.
definitely be least thankful for that.
That would be.
We know we have a friend that orders soup every time we go out to eat.
Yeah, and he's never happy with it. He's always the least thankful with it. It's like French onion. This is oh man, there's something wrong with this, man. You got take it back, man. Dude, it's wrong. You remember that one time when you made me a birthday cake and instead of candles, you put 45 road flares in it? Wasn't thankful for that.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember ever doing that. Where would I get road flares from?
Storage units, where we get all of our road flares from.
No.
Where else would we get?
No.
Where have we gotten everything we own from? Storage units. Definitely.
Was this mouse from a storage unit? I think not. I got this from Amazon.
Did you get it from Amazon?
Was my mouse pad, this motivational mouse pad from a storage unit? Nope. I got it from Amazon.
Oh.
Was this cell phone, this modern day flip phone from a storage unit? No.
It could have been.
No,
was
it wasn't.
This from a storage unit?
I think someone gifted us that.
Close enough. They probably got it from a storage unit. Was this entire house from a storage unit?
No.
Should have been.
Scott
That's
Roberts.
what it is. It's just a big storage unit.
Give Scott Roberts a fist pump. Sent $5. Says for the deep fried Cajun injected turkey bun.
Oh man, that was so good. Uncle Doug knows what he's doing. That's for sure.
So when Uncle Doug came over, Jeremy's like, "You don't know this, but I've already adopted you."
I was like, "Listen, Uncle Doug, you ain't part of the Bell family no more. You're part of the Hale's family. You're adopted." He's like, "I come with a dog." I was like, "Bring the dog with you."
He's
He's a big old bearded man who knows how to make some fried turkey.
His wiener dog is his guard dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was funny. That was really. He's like, "I come with a dog."
Flipping Adventure.
By the way,
says,
he's married. He's got a woman, and he's saying nothing about her. He's like, "I come with a dog." I'm like, "All right, bring the dog. Leave the woman. Bring the dog."
Flipping Adventure said, technically, Amazon is the world's largest storage unit. You are correct.
There you go.
You are
See,
correct.
Flipping Adventures knows.
Well, what he meant to say was abandoned storage unit.
Is that what I meant to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you want to say that, all right.
Mike wants to know if you got your ketchup spiked.
I didn't have any ketchup at Thanksgiving.
You guys, believe it or not, I don't even think there was any ketchup.
We didn't bring any.
We didn't travel with any, and usually we do try and travel with ketchup in case they don't have it where we're going, and we didn't.
But they probably are out of it because every time we go to Bubba Q's, I use an entire bottle, so it makes sense.
Jill sent $15. Says for Bubba Q's lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, my grandkids, Jeremy and George. So she's another one that has adopted us.
I'm okay with that. I am okay with that.
Thank you, Jill.
Do you know other things I'm least thankful for is when people they hover over my shoulder and they mumble as I'm trying to read stuff. What did Charlotte say right there?
Charlotte said, "What? What? No ketchup?" And then Liz Barnes says that explains it. Ketchup withdrawal. I don't do that, do I?
All the time.
I honestly don't recall ever doing that.
Okay. All right. I gotcha.
Mhm.
If you say so.
Mhm.
But you do lick all of the filling out of the Oreos, and then you put the chocolate cookies back in, and I pull one out on accident, and they're all slimy and nasty. That I'm not thankful for.
I honestly do not recall ever doing that.
Yeah, but if you did, not thankful.
That's happened to you before?
Well, I mean, not yet, but I'm giving you a heads up. If you do that, I will not be thankful for it.
But you'll still eat it.
Well, I mean, a hungry man has got to eat.
Mm,
I gots to eat, right?
I see.
I do gots to eat. I do. Yeah, that absolutely, chocolate cookie, even a moist chocolate cookie, you dunk it in milk or you dunk it in your mouth and saliva, it's still delicious, right?
Well, Oreos is my favorite in ice cream, soft serve ice cream.
Yes,
I think it's
definitely your favorites.
too. Yes,
definitely your favorites. Remember that one time I took you to a golf tournament, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to take you on a date you've never been on before." And we went to a golf tournament, and you were like, they got up the swing, and you're like, "Swing, better, swing!" Yeah, that was not okay. Not thankful.
Yeah, that was not me. That wasn't me.
That was that other Asian I was seeing. Yeah, that wasn't
never
you.
Done that.
That wasn't you. Yeah, that was another Asian, and got their sports mixed up. So that I was not thankful.
Asian in this room?
So, anyways, yeah. You know what I'm least thankful for as well?
What?
When we go to a restaurant and ask for ketchup,
mm-hmm.
and they bring me out packets.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, carpal tunnel.
And then he yells at the waitress, and he's like, "I have carpal tunnel."
I'm like, I have carpal tunnel.
So during COVID, the restaurant wasn't even allowed to have like pump ketchup, and so the waitress was nice enough to undo all the ketchup packets and pour it into like these little carafes. And you can tell she did it when she brought it.
She's like, "Well, I opened them all up and I squeezed them out for you." I'm thinking how much ketchup was on her hands, but ketchup is ketchup. You got to have it. That's rough. Which is when we learned, travel with a bottle of ketchup, which I've done that. I've done that as well.
Yeah. And I'm sure a lot of people in the live right now are at least thankful because they didn't get a pre-recorded video today.
That's true. But at the same time, we are thankful for a little bit of time off to enjoy some rest and relaxation and new friends. So, I mean, it's kind of a give and take. But we did go live.
We did go live, this has been what? Third year in a row tradition?
Or fourth. Third or fourth. Maybe third. Is it third?
Yeah.
Third? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, that's they kind of probably should have expected that. Unless they're new viewers.
Then, if they're new, they're probably not aware.
Yeah. And there's so many right now that are having Thanksgiving dinner with their families that they'll get to watch later and they'll go, "Oh, yeah.
To watch the replay.
I knew that. Another thing I'm not thankful for, people who type everything in lowercase.
Oh, for me, it's the opposite. When people type everything in all caps, I feel like I'm getting yelled at. You want all... I don't like when I read their all stuff. All lowercase is just like zero energy, right?
It's like what Mrs. Bugle said. You go away when go away. That's what lowercase sounds like. I'm like, are you even speaking?
They didn't even have spiked ketchup, is what you're saying.
Well, what I'm saying is what I find least thankful is no cap. When they be no capping, no cap, right? They be no capping, and I'm least thankful for that.
Okay, all right.
So you know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Yeah.
I thought you were like me, where people who type in all caps, you feel like you're being yelled at.
Well, I'm used to being yelled at. I'm with you, so it's not a big deal.
I'm actually guilty of doing it, writing in all caps when I'm in a live chat. When I'm in someone's live chat, I'll hack your channel and then I'll write in all caps and they all think it's me.
True. Yeah, that I'm not thankful for. When you jump into other people's live chats and pretend to be me, which it's always George. Always. Just so we're all clear, Jimmy is not Jeremy. Jimmy, the 11-year-old, is George.
Jimmy. No, Jimmy was your alter ego when you were hopped up on drugs after you had a procedure done earlier this year.
Which I was not on any
no.
drugs, which
Jimmy
would have been medicated and prescribed, but I still won't take them.
No. Actually, I'm wrong. Jimmy came out when you were hopped up on drugs when you broke your left foot.
Yeah, my foot was broken, but it was you hijacking the chat. That's what it was. You were hijacking the chat, pretending to be me.
That's always fun. I'm thankful for that, to have the ability to hack into your account and pretend to be you. You
love doing that. You absolutely love doing that. How many people's chats do you go in and pretend to be me?
Well, if I wanted you to know, I would tell you. How many?
That I'm not thankful for. That I am not thankful for. I'm ashamed to admit it.
What?
I'm also not thankful when people tell me my accent isn't fooling anyone.
You have an accent?
Apparently. And then they're like, your accent's not fooling anyone. I'm like, what accent? But you know what I am thankful for?
What?
Our neighbors.
Which ones?
We just had another interaction with the gentleman who carved the finger, told him we bought the other piece of property, and his first response was, you're going to start all this blank again? That was his first response. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a Hales of a season here in Otter Creek.
We kind of figured that it would be.
We kind of figured because he's a
now
drunk
we're on both
and he's
sides
slurring,
and
now we completely and totally surround him.
Yeah.
And I went, are you going to be an adult or are you going to be an immature child? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And yet at the same time, I'm so thankful for it.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful for it. Maybe we can get some new art. It's going to be an interesting season. It's absolutely going to be an interesting season here in Otter Creek. All right. What are you thankful for?
All right. I can tell you I'm least thankful for this Mr. Burgles that's in our chat.
Well,
Can't seem to get rid of him. So many of our mods have tried blocking him and it's not working.
Well, I don't think giving him any attention is going to help either. What are you thankful for?
Definitely thankful for you guys at home. You guys could be anywhere in the world right now watching anything that you'd like right now, but you guys are hanging out with us, which I think is pretty awesome. So I'm definitely thankful for all of the viewers at home. What are you thankful for?
The viewers that are not at home.
The viewers or that are not watching from home?
The viewers that are not watching because they are like, you know what? We can't deal with this nonsense. They're like, we have family and we want to celebrate with our family. And I'm thankful for that.
Yes. I want to thank our awesome moderators. You guys are pretty awesome. You guys help us hold our chat down, keep it clean, keep it not annoying, and least thankful for people reading annoying comments that people leave in the live chat.
That is, yeah. So what else are you most thankful? Let's transition. What are you most thankful for? You're most thankful for the viewers that are at home.
Yes.
I'm most thankful for the viewers that are not at home. And what else?
Definitely most thankful for good health. I mean, you struggled with the broken foot. You suffered from broken foot. You suffered from the pinched nerve in your back, which a lot of people are wondering how you're doing with that. And today, I don't even think I saw you oohing and awing from pain.
Well, I'm not going to scream like a little girl in front of new people.
Well, even when we were alone, I didn't see you like crippling over in pain. So I'm thankful for that. Because when Jeremy's in pain, he becomes a grumpy grandpa, and so I'm least thankful for that.
Your pain tolerance, my pain tolerance,
I'm thankful that you're in good health.
George is like, I have a That's you with a hangnail.
Or a paper cut.
Oh, well, I don't even
Paper
want to
cut.
relive the paper cut. I don't want to relive the paper cut incident. That was bad.
I don't think I've ever gotten a paper cut around you.
Ever?
Uh-uh.
Well, let's make sure it never, ever happens because, whew, man. Yeah, let's not do the paper cut thing at all.
Okay.
All right. What else are you most thankful for?
Definitely thankful for all of the wonderful friends that we have
What
made.
was that?
Wonderful friends that we have made
Wonderful.
here in Florida and back home. Definitely thankful for family, and a lot of our friends have become family.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Very much so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thankful for, first and foremost, my relationship with Jesus Christ. Without it, my life means absolutely nothing.
Yes.
So to be very, very clear, I think those who watch What the Hales and those who have been fans of What the Hales for quite some time, you understand the motivation behind what we do when we restorge the love. You understand that the motivation and the passion that becomes from that is a relationship with our Creator. And so when your Creator creates the creation to have a relationship, and then it's broken based on sin, and then restored based on the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, how can you not be thankful for all of those things? So that's a huge thing. Huge thing. So that's definitely one of the things that I'm most thankful for. All right, you're up next.
All right. Another thing that I am thankful for is our fluffy buds. They bring so much joy to our lives. And I didn't know this because Jeremy.
Breakfast.
I mean, yeah, our pets do poop breakfast. But when Jeremy first asked me if we could get baby chicks, I was against it.
She said no.
No. We're never home. We're so busy. We're never home. It's not fair for any animal that we have because we're not home to take care of them like they should be taken care of. And he's like, no, they're self-sufficient. They can take care of themselves. And I looked and I was like, yeah, but someone still needs to make sure that they go into the coop and that they're secured for all of the predators at night. And so he went ahead and bought baby chicks anyways after I said no. And then I ended up getting attached to them. And now they're just my little buddies.
And I keep
like,
buying
they're my little buddies. They're my little therapy pets. So what I love about, not only do our pets poop breakfast and then you can have fresh farm eggs, but they recognize my voice. So when I call them out, they come running to me, and I absolutely love that. So
you do?
that's something that I'm thankful for. Yes. Having our feathered babies.
That's definitely a great thing.
Yeah.
All right. So the feathered babies. All right. We are, there's no doubt whatsoever that despite any foolishness in my life, despite any stupidity, or despite any dumb decisions I've made in my life, that God has continued to bless. Now, you hear people talking about karma all the time. Like, oh, karma will get them. Karma will get them. Karma will get them. Karma is not something I believe in at all. I believe in God and his power and his sovereignty. That's what I believe in. And so those people that say, oh, karma, if something bad happens to them, they go, oh, well, karma will get that person that did this thing to me. Well, if you believe in karma, you got what was coming to you. If that's the whole thought of karma, if something bad happens to you, you got what what you deserved, right? But instead, those who believe in karma go, oh no, the person that did it to me or the situation that caused it will, karma will get them. Well, if you believe in karma, karma just got you. Forget karma. Karma has nothing to do with a God and creator and all of his creation. And God continues in my mess, continues to make and bless. And so I can't thank him enough for that, how truly blessed we are to be able to help support ministries, to be able to help restore the love, whether that be individuals who lose their lives. I mean, literally lose their lives in storage units. Now they have their life, but everything that they've acquired, they lose. And for us to be able to gift that back, what a blessing that is, that God's continued to bless us that way, to be able to bless. I mean, we've been able to help restore vision with some of our fans. We've been able to help Camp Patmos with speedboats to help minister to all the kids. We've been able to help.
With your help, we were able to donate book bags and school supplies to orphan kids in Egypt with my Aunt Camellia George.
All over the world, things are happening, which is just absolutely crazy and huge. I mean, it's just, God has blessed us so much. And
thank you, Felix, for the $10.
Thank him enough for that, because the reality is this: I don't deserve it. And I think the reality is this: I'm going to speak for you. You don't deserve it. And yet God goes, you know what? They don't deserve it, but I'm still going to give it. And I can't thank him enough for that. And I want to be found faithful in that we continue to help others with what God has helped us with. And so at the end of it all, I think of it this way. I've gone on so many camping trips and deep counseling trips. And I was on one trip, and all you got were the supplies that you had in your bag at the end of the trip. It was a week-long trip. And there were people who, that's what you had to survive that week. And there were people who used everything right away, and then they were out within days, and they had to survive for the rest of the week. I mean, that's food, substance, water, everything. And there were people who actually rationed it out for each day. And then there were people who did nothing.
Thank you, Christine, for
and
the
at
$5.
The end of the trip, their entire bag was full. And you go, you didn't even live. You did nothing. All you had during this trip, you lugged this heavy bag around that you could have been using to help you. And yet all you did was hold on to it and not do anything with it. And at the end of the trip, they're left with a bag full that now can't be used for anything. I don't want to end my life with a full bag that I didn't use for something, is what I'm trying to communicate. I want to be able to use the things God has blessed us with and be able to bless others, so those others can bless others, so they can then bless others, and that can multiply and replicate over and over again, giving God glory. So I'm so thankful for the way God has blessed us. Undeserving. I want to be very, very clear. I don't deserve any of it. And yet God in his love continues to bless me despite of it. That blows my mind. And I want to be found faithful in blessing others because of it. So I'm extremely thankful for that. The fact that we're even here right now in Florida, George, you know, my mind is blown.
Thank you, Melody, for the $5.
You keep asking, do you miss Hale's headquarters? And I'm like, are you kidding? We're here in the beauty of Florida right now. How can, there's beauty in both of it. But man, I got to tell you, it is just perfect weather here. I enjoy roughing it, and I don't deserve any of it.
I did tell him, yes, the weather is nice. And ever since I got diagnosed with thyroid cancer back in 2020, after they removed my thyroid, I'm always cold, always cold. And so coming to Florida helps with temperature. What is that called when you're like sensitive, super like temperature sensitive?
I would call it sensitive. That's what I would call. That's what I would call
it helps me. Like me wearing a short sleeve shirt right now is in the middle of winter is unheard of. But you are wearing a hoodie,
which is kind of unheard of as well. Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
So wearing a hoodie is a little unheard of. I understand, but you are actually wearing a short sleeve shirt all day today, right?
Yeah.
That was
parts of yesterday.
That's pretty impressive in my book.
It's nice.
Very, very impressive.
Definitely blessed to be able to have the option to come down south where there's warmer weather, not only just for me, but for the peacock and the chicken as well. Like the thought of leaving them back home at the headquarters during the cold winter months, like I wasn't sure whether they would even make it. Because during really cold temperatures,
they weren't going to make it. That coyote has been
fatal for them.
That coyote has been up there the past 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
So the coyote is definitely still there, and it has been there the past 2 nights in a row. So if we got the bird aviary up, which I could be least thankful that it's not up, but I'm still thankful that we have the ability to put it up. But hopefully we get that taken care of here real soon, and we'll know that they're safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do have that fox on the property, and so you hear stories all the time of foxes just digging underneath fencing to get to whatever they want. But I don't know if they would go after a peacock. The peacock's twice its size.
Oh, it would go after it, all right.
You think so?
Terry wants to know, did we catch the fox? Terry, stay tuned. There is definitely fox footage coming. I will share that. There is fox footage
you're not
coming.
Gonna want to miss it.
Stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned. Without a doubt, stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
So what else are you thankful for?
Definitely thankful for...
I'm thankful for Tums. I have to go get some. Uncle Doug's fried turkey. Oh, it was good. But I need some Tums.
Definitely thankful for being able to have all five senses. So being able to see every morning, being able to hear, being able to feel, touch, and my sense of smell isn't the greatest, which may be a blessing in disguise because Jeremy can be a little gassy.
You're the one prop dusting me all the
definitely
time.
thankful for that.
Thankful that you're gassy?
No. That I can't, my sense of smell isn't that great. And so when you crop dust me, I don't have to suffer.
You crop dust to me. Look at you telling lies.
Melody just became a super fan. Melody, welcome. Oh man, how long do you want to go live for?
Until you tell me what else you're thankful for.
Okay. Well, I just told everyone our five senses. I'm thankful for being able to have all five senses.
Because you like to smell me. All right, I'll give you a whiff. Come on in. Come on in.
What is that?
That's called
Cheetos?
That's called
Cheetos by Jeremy.
That's called couch Cheetos in the nature. That's called I've been in the chicken coop a little too long. I've been in the chicken coop.
You want to share what else you're thankful for?
Well,
thank you, Dreamer JS.
I must confess that I'm thankful that I can actually put my leg up right now. My back is the best it's been in a week, which is not back to normal.
Yeah. We've been doing like a daily ritual, especially at night. Like I'll give him...
It takes about an hour to stretch it out to where I can stand up in the morning.
At nights, I've been applying a lidocaine patch to his back in the area that it hurts the most. And I've been giving him ibuprofen to help with the pain and alleviate some of the swelling or inflammation. And then we have like one of those massage guns. And so I've been massaging like his entire back and like down his gluteus maximus and like parts of his legs. And that's been loosening up some of the muscles. And that seems to be helping.
Well, without it, I wouldn't be able to stand up in the morning. But today is the best that my back has been in a week.
Over a week, well over a week.
The most important thing is to keep moving it and to keep using it, or you lose it. Use it or lose it. But that being said, I have to admit that this may sound a little cheesy, and I know you don't like getting all that romantical or anything, but
thank you, David Braden. He says Jesus says that we are family. We are.
I am extremely thankful. For barbecues, baby. Oh, and I know you are too.
The pulled pork. Yes.
Oh my goodness, the pulled pork. So you've been getting redneck nachos,
and which is redneck nachos are. When Jeremy shows my redneck nachos, it doesn't even look like I have barbecue on my plate. So basically, it's crinkled French fries with cheese, like a shredded cheese, and I always ask for extra cheese, and then the pulled pork is on top. And it comes like with their signature barbecue sauce, which is called Tractor Grease. But I tell them no Tractor Grease because I like to take their ranch dressing and mix it with their moonshine barbecue sauce and make my
So
own
good.
sauce. And it's
It is
very
so
good.
good.
Oh, Tracy just upgraded her membership. She's now an addicted fan. Thank you, Tracy.
Are you an addicted fan
I am.
to barbecues?
Mhm.
I have to admit, I was a little bit fanboying today when we were with the owner of barbecues, and so I mean, we've filmed with a lot of famous people, we've met a lot of famous people, and to me, people are just people. I don't fanboy. Everybody, God created everybody. Everybody has the same needs. We want to belong. We want to be loved. You know, we have the same needs no matter who you are. I don't really fanboy, but man, I was fanboying today.
Yeah, you were.
But it was for Uncle Doug. So, yeah, we are very thankful for
new friends.
Yes.
Really, because when Jeremy and I struggled with filming when we were up north. And when we moved down here, I was like, we're going to have to start all over. It's going to be back to square one.
We're
going to have to
fight
start
for
all
our
over
legal right
to make
film
friends again. Thank you so
the
much,
north.
Francis, for the $5. And so when we got down here, there were some challenges. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, we've had some amazing neighbors, especially the campground owners. Those were our first.
You've got
friends.
the Osteen family
The
that
Osteens,
are absolutely
yes.
incredible. And by the way, I do want to say this for those who know Mimi's watermelons. So
Yeah.
if you've been following for a while, the Osteens are our family that are here in Otter Creek. There are some absolutely incredible people here in Otter Creek.
Yes.
And the Osteens are one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that piece of property that we have under contract right now that has all the legal issues,
if you guys
which is
remember,
next door to the guy who actually carved the finger statue.
Yes. And if you remember in one of the videos that was featured, there was a ribbon, like a memorial ribbon that the family had left with a note from who it was from.
Their son died there.
Yeah, from a head injury.
It's very important for us to try and get that piece of property.
Jonathan just upgraded. Thank you, Jonathan.
I've already shared with the family. I've said, listen, I'm buying the property. It's under contract. You guys memorialize your son, Mimi's brother, any way you want. You know, feel free to come to the property, put anything you want to do to memorialize him. Please feel free to do so. And I think that's important for the community to actually reach out and help each other like that.
Absolutely.
Versus, you know, you guys see so many of the negative things that happen to us that we've had to deal with insanity in regards to neighbor issues, like immature insanity.
So we literally
but there's so much good. We
went from warehouse landlord issues to move down south to neighbor issues. So we've had some incredible neighbors to not so amazing neighbors.
To then Hale's headquarters with some of the most amazing neighbors you could ever have.
Amazing neighbors, yes.
Most amazing neighbors you can ever have. And then, you know, you're in a small town. There's 89 registered voters here in Otter Creek. And you've got, you know, backdoor illegal dealings with, you know, leadership of the town. You've got a major drug issue,
lots of corruption,
which we had in Worcester. I mean, it's everywhere. It's not just where we're at.
Correct.
It's everywhere. It literally is everywhere. Drugs are an issue everywhere. Okay. It just so happens that it attaches to our property. You've got complete and total ignorance and foolishness and immaturity based on people who have no knowledge of what they're doing when they sell a piece of property and what is legal and what isn't. And yet we saw more of that today with the neighbor who carved the finger. And I'm sure we're going to see more of that in the future. Just complete and total immaturity, childish, no knowledge whatsoever. And if they really want to get me upset, I'll take them for all they're worth. I'll bankrupt them in court and then take their land. Or what we can do is actually be a positive impact for one another, correct everything and do it right and do it well, instead of like little children, little toddlers going, "That's my ball, I'm taking it and I'm leaving." So I don't understand the mentality of, you know, let's be immature and childish about this. I much rather be, hey, we're neighbors, let's make this all work for everybody's benefit. But you can't teach that to somebody who doesn't want to learn it. And that's the reality.
Right. Especially if they have an unteachable heart. It's a heart issue when it comes to those issues.
And I think it's a heart issue for us to want to capture that piece of property and make sure that the Osteen's a great community member are able to memorialize their son, their brother, any way they possibly can. And so to be able to, if God's blessed us with the means to be able to do that, right now they would be trespassing on somebody else's property. And that's the reality. The ribbon that's on the tree, it's trespassing. But when the new landowner comes in, and I'm sure the current landowner wouldn't mind, but if a landowner comes in and tells you, listen, anything you want to do, memorialize them, please do. That's a whole nother thing to, to help respect and build community versus tear it down and do foolish things. So we want to be able to do those things in our community. I actually love this little community. I love being
close to the golf.
I love being so close to the golf.
Being able to go and watch wild dolphins.
Oh my goodness. We went out and watched dolphins last night, the sunset. I mean, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. We love it. We're so close to the golf, and there's so much to be thankful for here. Whether it is a fox on the property, whether it is, there's a Florida panther. That's an endangered species here on the property. Now, George won't go outside in the dark, but it's, how incredible is that?
I'll go outside in the dark with a Olight headlamp. I will do that. How many times have I gone out in the dark to get your clothes from the dryer?
Quite a few times. Although I did have to put up solar power street lamps all over the property too. And that helps a lot. So there are 7.
So I am thankful for those solar lights.
Because remember, when we got the property, again, there's always new followers. But when we got the property, George was scared to death of the dark. When it's dark here, you'll see the entire solar system.
There was no lights.
And George is scared of the dark, so I got solar-powered street lights, and there's 7 solar-powered street lights all around.
They're pretty awesome.
The main portion of the house, the chicken coop, the pig pen, and what do we call it? The garage. I don't even know what we call it.
The Bay Area.
Okay, the thing. So thankful for the beauty of this area and everything that this area is, and everything that this area can become with visionary leadership and what it can mean to more people. That's an incredible thing. That's an absolutely incredible thing.
Yes.
What else are you thankful for?
Oh, goodness. I definitely want to thank our moderators again for helping us with the live chat. You guys are amazing. Looks like multiple new accounts keep popping up, and they're just doing what they're doing to help us. So
they are good. They're the best in the business. And I'm very, very thankful for the community we have on YouTube. Absolutely. The reality is, I don't know why anybody watches this. People are just people. People are normal. People are people. There's nothing different about us than there is about anything else. And yet people from around the world watch, support, and are a giving community. And I think that's what we want to be known for. We want to be known for as a giving community that does things, that pays it forward, that restores the love, and known for that. Yeah. And so our community here on YouTube is absolutely incredible.
So Jeffrey Montgomery sent a $5 super chat, says, I'm thankful there are so many giving people in the world, including your Restore to Love projects. Here's $5 to help return memories and love.
Oh, thank you
so much, Jeffrey. So yeah, definitely thankful for those who want to help and contribute and make a difference by spreading love in the world, because there is so much hate in the world, and there's a lot of odd things that happen in the world.
Otter Creek, Otter Creek. Can you sing about Otter Creek? Let me see what you got. Do
you really want to hear me sing?
Yeah, let me get you a little something here.
Amanda says, I watch you both because you are amazing people and I love you both. Jonetta says, I watch because you bless my heart. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. It's thankful time. It's least thankful time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for our 3rd annual Thanksgiving Live. Tomorrow, we will be releasing a pre-recorded video, right? Don't worry, we'll be back on schedule.
we better get the video in something, because if we don't, we got nothing.
We try and release a pre-recorded video for you guys every day at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, JK. And then we go live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'm going to try and put some auction lots together for you, because we're bringing the auctions back down here in sunny Florida. Do you have any last words, Jeremy?
We had some amazing conversations today about Half Mil to Grill. Stay tuned. March 2023 coming to you, and you might be coming here to us.
Yes. Half a mil
barbecues
time
for
to grill
everybody.
Celebration, you guys. More info on that coming soon. Maybe this Sunday we'll announce more. All right. Love you guys. Hope you guys had a nice day off with time with family and a nice yummy turkey day. Say goodnight, Jeremy.
Otter Creek.
Thank you, Philip Whitefire.
It's Otter Creek time. I said it's Otter Creek. It's Otter Creek that I see.
All right.